Well, hello there. I've been recently asked to change some of my book reviews into a video format, so let's give it a try and see how it goes, okay? All together. If you're new here, hi, I'm Lexie and I'm currently in the process of publishing my own fantasy debut novel, which is going to get out on Halloween 2025. I know, the date is absolutely precious. But I'm also a fantasy nerd, so there are a lot of books that I can rant about forever. But today we're gonna be talking about Peter V. Brett, the Nightfall Saga, starting with this one. It's good, I liked it. Now, as a quick intro, I remember reading Peter V. Brett's The Demonic Cycle back in high school, and yes, I am that old. So somewhere in the point of history, the demons have emerged from the ground and people have been so technologically advanced they absolutely forgot about any magic, runes, and things that could actually save them from those demons. Basically, long story short, the weapons that we have created to kill each other are doing jack shit to the demons, and now we're a little bit screwed. Result, most of the people die. So demonic cycle starts when some of the people actually decide that enough has been enough, we need to find some magic that helped our ancestors kill those demons back in the day. That's where it goes. Now, why am I talking about the demonic cycle instead of Nightfall Saga, which is generally the topic of this video? Well, because the Nightfall Saga is 15 years after the events of the last book of the demonic cycle. If you want to read the Nightfall Saga, please read the demonic cycle, otherwise you may not understand a lot, if anything at all. Like, they explain things obviously, but still better to know what is going on. So if you like a solid big brick of a book and a serious, you're in for the treat. The Nightfall Saga is 2 books like this, and the Demonic Cycle, I think, is 5 books, and also all of them are pretty nice bricks, and I loved it. Now back to the Nightfall Saga. Now, I started the Nightfall Saga back when it was released, which actually I need to check when it was. Give me a sec here. When was it? It was 2021. Now, I will not lie, I did not like it at first, and I think by the page 80, I just decided to rage quit because I was not into the story, not into the characters, and I was kind of like, this is a little bit annoying, so I just put it down and I did not come back to it until 2024. In 2024, my sister started to read The Demonic Cycle, and I absolutely loved this series, so I was really happy to see her and her friend that have a book club together just discuss things from The Demonic Cycle, and I was so happy and I loved discussing all the things about it. But then she finished The Demonic Cycle and she came to this book, and I was like, oh, well, now we won't talk about those books anymore because I did not like it. So when she started The Desert Prince, she asked me if I would like to join her and her friend in reading it, and I said, yeah, no. But then something really funny happened. Hey sis. Yeah. Where exactly did you rage quit? I believe I was somewhere on the page 80 or something. It starts getting good at page 100 though. Are you trying to tell me that I gave up too soon? Yep. Fine. Oh, it is good. So I opened the book, it still had a bookmark. I read the first page, realized that I know exactly where I am, and started reading. And my sister was right, I gave up a little bit too soon. Now, The Desert Prince has been exciting. I may have just closed the book just to look into the void and say, damn, a couple of times. And this may have happened in public a couple of times as well, just saying. The plot twists, interaction between the characters, POVs, and general world building, so good. So good. Or maybe I just missed Brett's work, because he's really good with world building. And this is also the book that has allowed us to set up our little book club, which is my sister, me, and our friend. It's tiny, but it's great. And the general idea of our book club is that we stop 5 or 7 chapters before the end of the book, go all together to the cafe and finish the book all together. So there's a lot of screaming and gasps and everything in the cafe while we are on it. Now, before we even finished The Desert Prince, I got the Hidden Queen because I was like, I'm going straight in from this thing, because things were going downhill, straight to this one. And I was not disappointed because the moment I finished this, I was like, I need to continue. And thank God I did this. Now, I won't lie, the emotional damage coming out of this book and this book as well is beyond my understanding. The emotional damage of this one was also like, that was a lot. It was a lot of things to just take in all at once. And I may have been reading this one way past sleepy time. Now, those books are obviously fantasy and there's no spicy scenes in them. Mostly because the characters are like 15, 16, 17, okay? No spicy scenes. If you are in for spicy, then not those. And in those books, you get the POV of the teenagers and how they see the world and the adults around them. And let me tell you, some of the adults in this book are stupid beyond understanding. Like, why? How? Why? Just why? Actually, on the second thought, adults are usually stupid anyway, so what are we doing with our lives? Ugh. And after this book, I may have messaged the author asking for the third one, and thank God he will not be releasing the third book during the same time as mine, because I would not win with this competition, but it's coming this year, so I'm actually super excited. If you would start reading this saga, if you just have this saga after the demonic cycle already, you probably finished this one somewhere around the release date of the next one, hopefully. I'm a slow reader though, I cannot read those books really fast. Now, general stat review. Storyline, 5 stars. Adult decisions, 3 stars. Teenager drama, 4 stars. There's a lot of drama. I did not see it coming. 5 stars for plot twists. Well, that was unfortunate moments. Also 5 stars. I actually enjoyed a couple of them. Fighting scenes, 4 stars. Some of them just take a little bit too long. Like if a fighting scene is 6 pages long, it's a little bit much, is it? World building, 5 stars. If I could, I would give more, so 6 out of 5. In The Hidden Queen, the map that does not include the ocean, 1 star. And you will have to read this book to understand what I mean by this. At the same time, I messaged the author and I was asking for it, so I got my answer. I know where the ocean is now. I had a little moment with that one. Overall, Brett's fantasy world is amazing. I love the intrigue, I love the mystery, I love the fantasy aspects of it, the magic system, the demon system, as well as some of the political intrigue. Amazing. Love it. Cannot wait for the third one. The moment it comes in, I'm gonna just spam you with all the content about it. You can be sure of that. Now, what's your current read? Let me know in the comments down below, and let me know if you have read the Demonic Cycle or the Nightfall Saga and what were your thoughts about it. Because I really want to discuss. There was a lot of things going on in there. Also, feel free to let me know what I should read, review, or summarize, because I'm always interested in any of those. I'll see you in the next video, and until then, feel free to watch any of my other reviews of my other content. Until then, stay awesome fun, and bye!